All right, so it's going to make this video for the students, but what I'm going to do is make the video for everybody, so you guys can see kind of what I've been doing, and also the students can also see what to do in these situations. So, do I want to take this off? I want to take this whole. That's the wrong thing. So I know these are chances are hit over here. I don't want to lose track of that. Um, hmm. Well, you just I know what to do. Silly rabbit. So it's gonna be, let's say, make it black, filler, clear, clear. I don't want to make it black. Let's make it this way you can see. So what we're doing here is we're doing the hedge setup to 25, 40, 70, and I don't want to keep saying the numbers. So I'm gonna come up with a basically different name for this. This is basically gonna be, I'll just call it Cookies Hedge. Yeah, Cookies Hedge. My Wall Street nickname. All right. So on Cookies Hedge, this basically you're taking the first trade that goes out of the box. Now, I had on trades on two accounts. Uh, on one, I closed the trade close to. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This is the box that's 30 pips, and then this is the targets up top. Okay, it's like a hedge here and a hedge here. It's like a hedge within a hedge almost. This goes down, that I'm looking for price to come to this point, close, or price goes, through here. Then I'm looking for price to continue up to there before it hits the other side, right? So it's like 70 and then 100, or on this side, if you're shorting, it would be 70 going down and 100 going back. So the probability is high because of the fact that, okay, you caught that move out of the box. And the other thing is, but I don't get it until it's in the box, so I might wait till it pulls back, right? Um, but also the TP is closer than the SL. So it just has a higher chance. You create it's just higher and higher, you create your chances of you hitting your TP sooner because your SL is so far away. Okay. And this has been, I think, here's a list of what I've been getting on other pairs. There's some I stopped trading because they take too long. 30 days. I'm not waiting for one trade for 30 days. And some, yeah, it is slower, some are faster. So you got like, CAD is for this is what I'm up to. Well, this has got to be kind of updated for today, but as of say yesterday, all right. Sort of day before yesterday, day before. For it's 100%. This one is 66. It's only three trades, two, three. 87% so far. 100%, 90%. That's 10 of 11. 10 trades. We're winning out of the 11 trades. That's just a ratio. CHF 89. 88%, 76, 85%. That's the win rate on this strategy. Some right now haven't lost yet. After five trades, three trades, still hasn't lost. USD CAD on a roll, six trades, still hasn't lost. So you got 33, I mean, three out of three, Has a lot. USDJPY was the opposite, where if it went up, you shorted it, whatever, and it was like 70%, whatever. And then it started. So I just said, forget it. I don't need all of that. I mean, really, I just only need one pair. So why fight? Um, and then I have other ones that are um, like USD CNH that's doing its first trade. USD SGZ 6.875%. USD HUF, expensive pair, man, expensive pair. Okay. Those are adjusted based on their spread. Um, like for example, um, mhm, this one's way back. So yeah, this one's way back. So that's adjusted, right? Okay. Um, NOK headed up to its target 78,000. I don't care about that. This here is just paper. Um, I didn't put the diagram on there. So I have it written in notes elsewhere. This one target up there. See, it was down and it came back up. USD Mexican, almost to target. Oh, okay. A lot of movement today. I think this one had its first loss. I don't know how gold's doing. I think it had its first L. Yeah, this one was its first L. And the rest of the others were winning trades. So now here's my situation. I was at the car shop, whatever. I thought my car was going to be ready much sooner. After getting there at 7:30 a.m., I thought it was going to be ready much sooner than it was. It ended up not being ready till 5 o'clock. The market was already closed. I was only able to access one of my accounts. The other one, well, the FXify is on DX Trade, and I didn't have my computer with me. They have an app, but I couldn't log into the app. I kept trying and trying. So there's nothing I could do. I couldn't exit the trade, even though um, this I'm in right here, it didn't execute because of the spread. I would assume. Um, I mean, how far down would it have to go? Anyway, so now I'm still in the trade, and I'm looking at what, 20, $40 instead of $100 on that live account. I mean, one's a live and one's a challenge account. The live one, I think the live one made 2,700, 2,400 bucks. Yeah. All right. So, um, here's what you do. So this is here. We have the reset, which is the standard where the next one's set up on the end of the other, and then this pops up. Because I got here late. I didn't come back until after the market was closed. So what I did the 16th pip. I went reverse. I followed the little middle of the box, went along here, and then the first one hit. See which one hits, the top or the bottom. I don't know. I knew when I saw it, right? But I set it up, and then I said, "Hey, look, this is the exact entry on that one that didn't close. Okay, it's one exact. It's close. The other one was like about it was a little higher or somewhere, like a little bit higher. But anyway, it's close enough. Um, a little higher is good, right? Um, so normally, if I had caught it, it would have just been here to 70 pips, right? But it didn't. It's doing all this stuff, right? And it's sitting around 26 pips, something like that. I think it's something like that, 15 pips or something like that, right? So what I did was I said, okay, a what if scenario. I do a theoretical. I said, okay, this is standard. I didn't mean to hit special on this one. I meant to the other one to be special. You're not special. The other is special. You're all special. What do you mean we're all special? And let it get a little feminist. What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? Oh gosh. Okay. So this one's a special one. This is the reason why, because it's not on the end of the previous target SL or TP. It's in another spot. But I use this to kind of give the probability to find out, okay, what are my chances? What if this fails? Will this ruin my trade? No, look, got in like right here, whatever I think it was, right? Yeah, okay. Comes up, right? Does this. It doesn't whatever, didn't missed it, didn't close or whatever. I wasn't able to close it, miles away from home, like miles away, like, a good, what, 25-minute drive. Okay. So it does all that, right? Let's say it went back and you have this first one at the bottom and this one, let's say this one's correct. That means the price is going to go what? Up here. That means that my trade that didn't close is going to be now what, negative $13. I mean, 13 pips. So what, right? Big deal, right? If this one wins, it's going to be here. I'll make 100 pips. Instead of making 70 pips, I have a chance at making 100 pips. So, what I'm going to do when it gets down to, 70 and whatnot, I'm probably going to move my SL like, probably here or something. I'll take 55. So, that's what you do. If you're accidentally into the trade, just set up the others to see theoretically if they were correct. Okay, where prices are going. Now, if they're wrong, they're wrong. I mean, if they're wrong, let's say this one was wrong, right? And I'm negative 65 pips. Well, it's still a chance, and wait for the next one to set up because this hasn't hit up here yet. You see what I'm saying? So I have several chances of making this happen. It's gonna suck because I'm probably gonna have to hold the trade all the way till, Tuesday or something like that, and maybe further, right? But this is how you know, you don't panic and just hit the exit button or whatever have you. You can't get mad at the past because the past is written in stone. The future's not made yet. So what you do in the present is you want to create that future that you want by making the wise decisions and being fully present in the moment so that you can be fully aware of what's going on, and also don't judge yourself, okay? Judging is not going to help at all. It absolutely is not going to help. It has to do with willpower, and the willpower never works. So what you want to do is you want to get an attitude, and if you have your attitude, it's going to create habits, and those habits are going to create a consistent gain for you and create a good future. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and post this on YouTube. Since it's the weekend, so a lot of people, you may not see this until the weekday. Forex traders don't look at trading over the weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead and post it anyway. Um, See you in the next one. Peace.